Well, hello, folks. I hope you're having a good. Yes. There we go. Had a little bit of echo there. How's it going, folks? This is Big Man. We're back with more Celestial Crash Dev. We're continuing to fix some mechanics issues we got going on here. Just cleaning up the gameplay. I want to get through. Really, I want to get through it all tonight, but I know there's some extra things I haven't planned for tonight that I know I need to take care of as well. But we're just going to get into it, dive right in. So sit back, relax, work alongside, whatever you will. Let's get started. Right. Oh, we got to go straight to the code because I forgot I broke something last time. See, we may or may not need that anymore. My headset seems really low on sound for some reason. Oh, I don't have my avatar up out here for whatever reason. All right, I think there we go. All right. All right, so we get that. I know we had to move the color stuff back into the utilities because last time we moved the color selection stuff from the main function to the utilities object. Just trying to remember everything now. I may have to get in some water. My throat keeps getting scratchy. All right, might jump on and grab some water in a minute. First, I really want to remember where I was. It's got to be a function that was near the end of. So it had a very long name. Okay, wasn't that long. All right. All right, let me grab some water. Be right back. All right, back here. Oh, get rid of the RP. There we go. All right. Let's find some place to hang for a little bit. Also, let me check on something. See here. Okay, so we're taking that out of here. Put it down here. Right, there we go. Right at the coffin mic. Not read only. We wrote this last time. We ended up having to write it again. All right, got that. Let's go back and set this thing up. All right, now we can actually see if this works. All right, come on, Unity. Come on. There we go. Okay, that should have felt like that should have done something. So that's something we need to fix. Okay. Did I touch that? Okay, same color, same color. All right, let's. Okay, let's. Well, actually, it should not be white. That's not correct. And that's white, so it's not actually changing the color. All right. If it comes down to it, we can just store the actual RGB color values. Because for some reason, it just does not like updating. Well, wait a minute. This was black, so it is changing the color, but why is it? What's up, Mr. Emo Limits? How you doing, Nightman? Do me a favor. Try out one of the commands, see if it's working. Just try any command. I made some changes. Good deal. What you been up to, man? The furniture store keeps emailing me. All I wanted was a one-night stand. Try like the try like one of the sound ones. Sound or any, yeah, try one of the sound ones. Oh, Feasting Weedy Wonder? Okay. Okay, yeah, but now I've got that deleted message sitting there I don't really like. Oh, wait a minute, it didn't show, right? Or It was deleted by moderator. I wonder if anybody else sees that. All right, well, thanks for testing that, man. Yeah, it didn't show up on screen. But I deleted the command from coming over from I deleted the visual command from coming over from YouTube. And so it just said you cheered instead of saying exclamation cheer. So I guess you didn't see it, but I wonder if people on Twitch can see it. But it looks like it's working. Okay. So back to this. Why are we getting the single color? Unless the color is not the problem. Oh, number one, points. That's why this never, yeah, okay. Makes sense now. I accidentally had the loading area set to be able to have seeds growing in it. Was that the issue I ran into when I played it? Okay. Still white. Okay, so that's... Yeah, 0 to 1. So it's A to 1. Wait a minute. It says A to 1, so it's alpha to 1. Okay. What's a new color given RGB elements? I updated some of the signs to be more clear and fix the shop bug. Okay. So I'll give it a try. You know, whenever you drop it and I have some time. Or is the value, is it 255? That's right, the range is 255. If you can, if I can, I want to add a starting menu and maybe a loading screen. I've never made a loading screen. Oh, that should be pretty simple, dude. Let me confirm that. I believe though that actual color in Unity is 255 range. Yeah, if I use greater than 1. Oh, yeah, so it's saying 1. Oh no, okay. I use RGB. Wait a minute. It's been nice and rainy here. That's a good time to get some work done. I'm gonna try it because this isn't helping me. It's giving me conflicting information. I fully planned out the play time thing, and even if it's any long, add some real substance to it. So I'm pretty proud of my plan. I would like to see what you come up with the horror game. Like what in the world would you actually do in a horror game? I want to see that come. I want to see the result of that. It's unfortunate that I can show it on that you. It's unfortunate that you can't show it on the. Yeah, that's what I thought. On, yeah. But they also just put a demo up on itch for it. It's still white. Well, let me change it. Because 255, well, that should make it black, right? I may have to enlist some help with trusted Discord using friends to share it on his Discord. I thought you were banned from Discord, not officially from mine or anything. We'll just say I thought you were banned from Discord. It's still white. What am I doing wrong? That's still white. Yeah, I'm not really banned. My parents just don't want me using it because my friends are enabling me to be gay. Oh, sorry to hear that, man. But you can't use Discord, I'm saying. So no matter what I do, it's always white. Okay, let's go look at what it's being called. This indicator color right here. Oh, it's always white, so it's not getting updated. That's the problem. Okay. So, as a trusted adult who uses Discord, could I possibly preemptively enlist you into spreading my propaganda? I mean, my vegan. If you've been banned, I would say you might want to go ahead and put that on itch, and then I'll check it out, and I will maybe I will post it on my Discord. Oh yeah, I'll put it on it. Just hoping you would put the links or something. Tell them. Yeah, I'll put it up. I'll put the link to it up on the. I'll put the link to your itch up on the Discord. That's not a problem. All right, my dude, take it easy. Set indicator color. Okay. So if it's not in the chain and it's not, so if it's brand new, I think that logic's wrong. I think this, if it's in a chain, yeah, if it's in a chain, we don't need to ask extra logic. Oh, not in a chain. Oh, but. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, we do need extra logic because if it's. Okay. If it's not in the chain. Actually, no. No. Yeah, right. If it's. I hate the double negative I made there. If it's in a chain, but it's not a connected chain, get the indicator color. No, sorry, that's wrong. That's right, in a chain, and it's not a connected chain. Indicator. Else, which means it's if it's not in the chain, or if it's in a connected chain, we do this. I thought that's the way we had it. I thought that's the way I was working. Or, all right, hold on. Let's. Oh, actually, I don't think we need this. That may be the problem. We're not actually getting to this logic. So it comes in here. If I'm in a chain, but it's not a connected chain, then actually I think I'm backwards. We don't need to do this if we're already. The only time we should be in here if we're not in the chain, or we're not in the chain. Oh, wait, why are we at? I don't think we should be checking. I think, okay, I think I was checking the wrong thing here. If we're not in the chain, Okay, if we're not in the chain, I think that's all right. I think it's simpler. I think I'm making this harder than it is. Just if we're not in the chain, we get a random color. But well, no. That's right. We have to check the other one. If we are not in the chain, I think I know why I was checking the other one. While I was doing this number, I was checking the other one to see if it's in the connected chain. But I don't need to do all this. So if we're not in the chain, or we are in the chain, and this guy is not, no, this guy should be a connected chain. Because if it's a connected chain, we get our own color. So in case we come in here, we're not in the chain, we get a color. We get added to him. He's not in a chain because we already knew that here. So he comes in, he sees that it's not in a chain, and it's not in and the other guy is not in a connected chain. That's wrong. I think this actually comes down here. And it's not in a connected chain. No, it is in a connected chain. It gets its own because it's a else. There should be more definitive way to actually connect that once the chain is connected, you set up the colors. Okay, if it's in a connected chain, if the other guy isn't in a chain, or not in a or okay, if the other guy is not in a chain, so if you're both not in the chain, you get a color. If you're not in the chain and it's in a connected chain, you get a color. Okay. Otherwise, you have to take its color. See if this works. Just testing out some other things as well. Still white. Okay. Hmm. Did I forget this here? Because if you're you're not in the chain, so you are in the chain. If you're in the chain, you don't need to change anything. You shouldn't be getting updated. Well, and I don't need this because I already know if I'm not in the chain or not because I already set it up here. So I really don't need that. Really, I already know here. So the only time I'll be updating it is if I don't have anything attached to me ahead of time. Let's see if that made any difference. It should. Still white. Okay. Check if it already exists as a connected body to us, or if we're going to add it. don't think any of this mattered. I have to debug it. All right, be right back. The screen. Just do something here. All right. So it's not a chain. So it should come in here. Oh my goodness. The logic in the setting is what's messing us up here. Because I haven't set up the indicator. Just being dumb. What's up, David? How you doing tonight, man? Why? Okay, because it's not set up yet. That caused an issue here. Doing great. I got a piano and I'm gonna start practicing. Nice. Is that an electronic piano, or are you talking about like a full like baby grand? Well, this just needs to be down here. Let's go ahead and stop that. A MIDI keyboard, but nice. All right, man. So you're gonna add that to your mixes, to your music you make? Throwing a piano solo. If I learn it to a good enough point where I can do that for sure. Okay. Okay, why did that change color? Try it again. Okay, why aren't they attracting? Oh, that was weird. Okay, so that logic is wrong. Isn't it nice to change? This should not trigger unless both of those are select. Alright, one sec. Do this again. Ah, see, David, he returned. What is that? Okay, that's weird. Why would that? Oh, not the chain. That double negative. Oh, when the other one comes in here, it's already been assigned, so it isn't a chain with the other one. So you can't trust that. All right, I get it. All right, so my logic is messed up here. You can't look at the other one because the other one's going to change. Oh, nice, Mr. Human Limits. You talking about Twitch or YouTube? YouTube? All right. Bro. Oh, yeah. Take care. What if I had taken care of all this down here? This should not be this difficult. Okay. Oh, and there's a new hot male character in Tales of Tears of the Kingdom, he's guaranteed single. You have to worry about it. Sit down. Jeez. Try how the best way to handle this. Oh, how you doing, Legacy? First time meeting you. I'm guessing you're friends with David and Mr. Human Limits there. Well, it's nice to meet you. What you into, man? We got to figure this out. On a friend group that messes around in Geometry Dash. Gotcha. Heck, I ended up looking at Geometry Dash today just because I was doing research for the game. I was looking at similar games on Steam to do like research on tags and stuff like that. I also collab with friends for art, glow art level demon called Glacier. Okay. Hmm. Well, this should not be true unless it's a completed chain. Let's try it. You can only try it. If the logic don't work, it don't work. Working for a dream. That's who you watched it with. Okay. Let's keep that there. Which is white. So that doesn't work either. No, excuse me. All right. Now we're gonna fix this. Hmm. All right. So it should get its own color if it's not if this itself is not in the chain. I'm having a good old reunion over there. Let's see here. I'm also right now trying not to sneeze. I feel like I'm coming down with something. Space at your weddings. Can't imagine yourself doing this too much brain power. Just gotta get used to it, man. Right now, I'm running out of brain power because I can't figure this out to save my life. And it's supposed to be some simple logic, and I just can't wrap my head around it. How it's going to best work. Oh, nice. Okay. All right. A generic FPS. I'm amazed at anybody who makes a first-person shooter. It takes the understanding of spatial awareness you have to do for that. Takes something. Okay. If you're not the chain, or if you're in a connected chain, get a new one. But the fact is, so you first come in here, it's not going to be in a chain. It's going to get its set up. Second time come in, it's the second one is going to be in a chain. Or it's going to say the other one's in the chain. So it's going to come down here and set this when it should. Wait, what? Wait. Comes in here. The first time it comes in here, it says the other guy is not in the chain, so I'll take the random color. That's how people make good first-person games. I've never been that good at it. Same here, man. I don't know if I could ever do it. Like, the next idea I have is going to be like a third person. In the future, if I get past Inferno Arena, the idea is I want to make a third person shooter, horde shooter. That would be interesting in itself. I'd really have to study it, study how those are made. Because there's part of it is like how much space your guy takes up on screen versus, you know, angle of the camera and all that stuff. And you got to get the feedback right on the, on like, you know, firing weapons and stuff like that. Okay, we'll keep debugging this. Instead of sitting here frying my brain. Let's make a first person sandbox game, but it's more fun for me just to do the games. Yeah. Okay. So this is true, it's not the chain. Wait a minute. Why do we jump down here? Right, it's false. Huh? Okay, that's weird. Yeah, it's just a different thing. Like for 2D though, you have to do more work in making the sprites. Like at least for 3D, it's more about the manipulation. Because some person already. Okay, this is true. Why did he check that if this is true? It's encoding for the future, though I can't seem to finish GD levels. I don't think coding even small tests would be possible. The result. I mean, just whatever you put your dedication to, man. It's like I could probably learn how to model, but I just don't want to put that effort into it. Yeah, it's always good to know. Like I said, I know enough about streaming. Not streaming, sorry. Modeling that I know if something's set up properly for me to use for like programming, stuff like that. That's always a good idea to do a game jam. Wait a minute. False. Oh, this is connected chain. Why is it going connected chain? If this is true already, why is it going into here? To the next feature. But getting over the initial self-conscious hurdle was messed up. Yeah, man, the only thing you can do is to do it. I mean, I know it sounds weird, but sometimes you just got to go ahead and do it. I say that about streaming. I say that about like game dev, but I'm more of plan first before you really get into game dev. All right, so now this is false because this has got to have. Ooh, time to cut off that foot. It'll hurt forever. You damaged it for life. What is it, right? The eternal punishment.
10 years in solitary confinement for everybody! Without a toilet.
I hadn't saved it, that's why. Oh my goodness. Okay, what is going on with me tonight? Whoops, wrong button. There we go. Let's go for it. I made a deal, guys. I get to keep living, but one of you ain't making it to heaven. I think it's a fair trade. Oh. What'd I do? Oh, it's frozen. Okay. All right, so it gets the random color. Now this. All right, there we go. Okay, so this comes in here. This is false. Should get this color, right? Wait, what? False. Oh, wait a minute. The other guy is in a connect chain. Is in a chain. Oh. Yeah, soundtrack's great. Game is great too, but I've never actually played it. Nice goal. Nice goal, Miss Human Limit. See. See. So it comes in here. First one gets the random. Second one gets set to the first ones. So it is in a chain. So that means this is false. And it's not in the... Why is it? Wait, what? Should not be a connected chain. Earth. This should not be true. So this comes back false. But that is a no. Wait, what? Earth 2. Okay, let's see what that is. Oh, because by the time we get in here, we've already assigned it. It was ugly stepsister. It was ugly stepsister. It was like story of Cinderella from the perspective of the stepsister. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Okay. I don't know what type of the tape we're seeing, but I ain't. It would sound like body horror. I ain't down. I mean, it's just gross. It's just like it doesn't do anything for me. Yeah. I like tension. I like something that builds tension, and then like you get the scare. It's like Alien is one of my favorite horror movies, not because the alien pops out of somebody's stomach, but because like it's builds tension. Like, what is the alien doing? Where is it going to come from? Where's, you know, that type of stuff. All right. So my problem here is this stuff is getting updated while this stuff is happening. And I need it based off its original values. Movie I watched where they just die repeatedly. Usually the best movies are when you're rooting for the villain, because the villain is making a point. Like the villain is actually the better character in the movie. All right. Oh, you talking about the movie Until Dawn? Yeah, I think I know. I think I remember that now. I haven't seen it though. Okay, okay. I've seen playthroughs of the game multiple times. I've played through it myself. I will say that the game, for its time, was good. It did it first, or kind of, it did the horror choice thing first, pretty well. But it's not a good story, and it's not a great horror movie. I mean, if not horror movie, I won't say it. It's not. The tension is that in the selections and what will happen because of what you're doing, and the what do you call the selections and the your choices and the quick time events. Yeah, the tension from that game, the best parts of the game is your choice, what happens because of your choices, and the quick time events, and what happens because of the things you're doing with the quick time events. The story itself is not that great, and it's not even that good a horror game, but like it definitely builds tension through what it's doing mechanically. If I can actually get my words together and actually say that. Theater does this thing where you pay a small fee to watch a random movie before it's released globally. That's where so and so. Oh, okay. I have never heard anything like that. That's okay. That's probably why I was doing this thing down here while I was cascading the colors. I'm not seeing the proof for that. It looked okay. About the guy that can't feel pain. Yeah, it looked all right. What to do here? Okay. We need another set of logic in here. We need to know if it's already considering our guy, this object in this own chain. I need the functions. Shit, what about these? No, I don't want that. Check if bodies intersect. Chain bodies. I think that gets me everything. Yeah, it does. Okay. Okay, so let's look at our logic again. This is not the chain. Or if the other guy you're being attached to is not the chain, go ahead and you set the indicator value. Next time, the other guy's going to be like, I'm not in the chain, so I'm going to get the first guy's indicator value. Okay, when third guy comes in here, it's going to be like, okay, he is in the chain. So this is going to be false. He's going to go over here and look. Okay, are you in a connected chain? It should not say yes because you're not connected yet. Unless it did get connected first and the third guy is being connected last. Because the problem is when this comes in and this connected chain is counting the one it's adding already as part of the connected chain. And body chain bodies equals 2 and not equals 2 because you want to say I want to exclude see. You can't do anything after that, right? That's a bull. Okay. Let's count. Greater than 2. I want it to do this. If it's a chain and it's greater than 2, okay, so I want to say if this chain bodies contain, nope, it's not a one. I want to say if it doesn't contain the and if it doesn't contain me, or let's see how it works. I feel like that works, but I always say that. Not in the chain, but if I'm in a chain and I'm not, if the other guy's in a connected chain and I'm not in that chain, that should work, right? I still don't need that last line. I feel like it's still a hole in logic because you could have a connected chain. This guy's connected. I'm going back and forth. I should just text it. Earth 1. So Earth 1 is in there. Yeah, I think that worked. All right, that was good. Now let's actually do this. Why? Because it has to be more than 2. Greater than 2. Oops. All right. That worked. Still didn't work. Still didn't work. Should be equal to, sure. Is that a different color? Or is it the same color? It looks like the same color. Alright, let's debug again, see what I'm missing. Understand why this is such a pain. Green Coder, how's it going tonight, man? You got it. What you get? You got the contract? Because I think we were talking about you were looking to go into your own work for yourself. Nice, nice, man. Congrats. Do good. Well, congrats, man. I'm glad it all came together for you. What's your timetable look like for the work? I think you said it's going to be pieces of it over a year, if I remember correctly. So we're in here. First one gets that. 9 months. Gotcha. Second one gets that. And see, remember, Green Coder, how you came in here months and months ago, and you were like, you know, having such a problem finding a job. And then finally you realized you just came into your own and just did it on your own. So you should, you know, feel proud of yourself for that. Gotta see what that company's make such. It's just, I mean, companies today are just groups of people, and sometimes they get into the minutia of the job, and they forget that there's people. The stuff you're doing involves people who have actual lives and who actually, you know, need to have cohesively put together requirements and all that stuff to actually get jobs done. Hopefully I'm making sense with what I just said. Okay, so he gets the indicator. He gets the existing one. Right, that's right. Because the count is 2. This guy. I think that logic's wrong. If it does contain it, but the count is greater than 3, or greater than 2. Okay, false. because that contains that. Yeah, I think my logic is wrong here. If it does contain it, and it's greater than, the count is greater than 2. How do you get it to me? Drop it in my oh wait a minute, that's right. Never mind. I already know what your itch is. Hold on, I'll drop it on the I'll drop it in the I'll disseminate it. Here is Mr. Wonderful. Let me post it. Oh, Mr. Human Limits Game. Oh, let me post over here first. Post on YouTube first. Okay. Put it on the other side. It did not put it on the side because it won't do that. You're gonna try out his he took, so Mr. Human Limits took the open source Poppy Playhouse fan game, and he's made his own version. He's updated with his own stuff. So if you guys want to try that out, you know, play with it, you know, give him a good comment. If you like it, if you find some things, interesting things about it. Uh-oh, sound like somebody messed up.
Game over.
I see, I gave you a good lead in and intro and everything, man. Go ahead and get it fixed. Okay. Gets the random. Gets the first guy's color. Should get the first guy's color, or the one that's connected to color. Now, if I put one here, this should be getting its own random color. What? Okay, send a connected chain. So it's yeah, so that Earth was in there. And the count is greater than, so why did you bounce out? That's true. Why did you bounce out though? All right. Obviously something else is going on. Did not think I would spend all night working on this one issue. Okay. Right. It's got the same color. Okay. Because it's in a chain, but the count. Okay. So this is false. It's going to be 2 in there. Let's see, what are we, by the way? We are Earth 4. Okay. Earth 4. All right. So it contains Earth 4. And the count is 2. Which is not right, but still. I mean, it's not, the logic doesn't feel right there. Okay, that's fine. That's right. Okay. Now this should get the new color. Okay, this is false. Okay, Mercury and Earth 4. Mercury and Earth 4. Because we are in Mercury 5. Okay, so it is not here. Okay, so it is not in this logic. Yeah, it is. Right, it's got all three. Why did you bounce out? Because I haven't saved it. God dang. Okay. Something. I think I'm getting sick. I think I'm getting sick, and I'm not really able to focus. Okay. Oh, I actually have to continue. All right. While this starts, I'm gonna go take a small break. Just grab some water, try to get myself together. Been there, man. You know me. I tell my stories about how I took my game to a game play test and it don't work out the gate. So I've been right there where you are, man. Okay. Now let's actually test this for real. All right. All right, that's right. That's right. Nice, nice. He's fixed everyone. Please try out his game. Wait. Okay, now this is wrong. Probably because this needs to be greater than. Yep, that is wrong. Had to restrict it to only people with access key. Okay, good. 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 Let's add this to the end. That should get the same color as well. Yep. Now, different color. There we go. And so now that one should give its color here. Oops, didn't mean to hit that. All right, there we go. Let's take that out. All right. What? Okay. Or is that a different color? Spill for a little bit, see if we can. Okay. Yeah, no, that's wrong again. Because I bet you it's not in there anymore. Oh, let's put it back. I bet you there's a scenario where it's not in this. So it needs to be, there needs to be an or on top of this. Okay, that's right. Oh, dang it, I hit it by accident. Right there. Got a new color. Got the previous guy's color. Add him on. You should get the previous guy's color. Okay. You should get a new color. All right. And you should get that guy's color. Wait a minute. I hit. Oh, I didn't realize I was hitting a creator or two creators, I guess, together. Okay, well, anyway. Yep, got the previous ones. This should get a new one. Maybe the color is just looking so similar. I might need to mess around a little bit. I might need to just go ahead and make it the full spectrum, and if it gets too close to being too light or too dark, then I need to mix it up. So this should get a new color. Okay, so it is. I think the colors are just too close together. This should be the same as that one. Should be the same. Now that should be a different color. Yeah. All right. So I think it's actually working. I think the colors I just messed up, or they're not strongly defined enough. Okay. Okay. So now we can leave this alone. And now we need to fix this down here. With sections intro, medical, inner workings, and chase sequence. All right, man, I'll keep it on the radar when I have a chance to play something. those. I guess we should say if all of them, if all three of them are too low or too high. Thank you for the pats. I need it. I need it tonight. I need all the support I can get. Oh, you subbed. I didn't even know. You must have did it while I was gone. Thank you so much, Green Coder. Much appreciated, man. Did it not show up, or did you not hit the thing to say it was subbed? Look at you being honest about it. Didn't even hit the actual thing to announce that you did the sub. But thank you, appreciate that, man. Oh, you hit the wrong button there. Best should I handle this? If it's too light or if it's too dark. We'll just do something arbitrary too. We'll just say like, take away 50. We'll see. Let's see. Well, let's get through this first. That way be halfway, so it can't go too far the other way. Oh, get through this. That's why. Greater than that, so we want to we can just literally say just like half. Let me just try and make some constants real quick. Oh, went too far actually. All right. Here we go. I know this guy. How you doing tonight, Robin? I've been, well, you know I've been hanging out on your stream, but I've been also working a little bit too. How's your night going? Y'all check out this, check out Batman Robin. He is working on Finding Fern 2. So he made Finding Fern, which is this game. I'm going all right, man. I'm doing all right. Now he's working on Finding Fern 2, which the first one was in 2D. The second one's going to be in 3D. No problem, man. No problem. Just trying to do some fixes on this stuff. Oh, you working on your save UI? Nice, nice. Okay. Oh man, it's a 3D book containing saves. That's a cool effect, man. I haven't seen it, but I've seen those effects in games, like where you flipping the pages for the save. Oh, whoops. Actually, I need to. Got a couple more. Oh, also, dude, Batman Robin, check this out. I think was that color code? Yeah, I'm doing some stuff with the indicator colors, trying to make them like dynamically random kind of deal within the ranges. I've literally been stuck on this for like, I don't know. I can't remember if I worked on it last time or not. I think I did, and I'm still working on it this stream. I do make good decisions every once in a while. Oh, but what I was about to say, I think that I've actually proven Dayanara wrong. I think I have proven Dayanara wrong about something he said. Not in a bad way. I'm not saying he's wrong about, he's usually right about most things, but I think I actually proved him wrong. Hey, people give me some crap about the taskbar commands having the child having a. The thing is, when you put when you talk about like a bunch of else statements, no, usually that's like in place of where it probably should have been architected to like call different functions or something. But I've done the same thing actually. Like, I can't even get on my high horse. Like, I actually I know the game that I show, the 2D game that I show in my reel, I know that had a bunch of if statements for like changing speech patterns when people talked, because I wanted dynamic speech. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I think I may have proved D wrong on the networking, on the Steam networking. Optimize it by making action map. Okay, good. Okay. Because he told me that you can't run the client and the server on the same machine under the same account, and I think I did it. I think I got that running. Now I can't run much else. Yeah, I got actions in here. Where it? It's probably on top. Yeah. How you doing, David? I think that he thought that because he was using a package that he had purchased, a plugin, And I think the plugin makes it so you can run things locally. Not even forks use actions. Forks. What do you mean? When you say forks, I'm thinking like get forks and stuff like that. Folks. Oh, people. Oh man, my dyslexia. That's a sad show. No, I do too, man. I also say y'all and folks. Oh, where was I at? But yeah, for the counters, I had to switch. For the timers, I had to switch to using a dictionary because I pause the timers when you go into the menus. Oh. Yes. No, that's not what I want. Go half end, which is 15. Okay. There's a trick you can alter a collection by iterating it, but just exiting the loop the moment after you alter the collection. There's a trick you can alter a collection while iterating it by just exiting the loop the moment after you alter the collection. Yeah, but don't you get, so I normally don't do that because some languages give you a mutation error. Like I know Ruby definitely does that. You cannot iterate and alter at the same time. So I just don't do it anymore, but just by practice. Yeah, you get a mutation error. Yeah, so you can't do that unless you're talking about a different language that I'm thinking about. I think I'm going to go on a call. I'll be lurking, checking to see if Limits comes back. All right, dude. If you have to go, it was nice hanging with you, man. You take it easy. Maybe addicted to the game. No, I know, man. Yeah, I saw you put that as a redeem, and people are definitely redeeming it. Move the redeem in favor of the wheel. The wheel, yeah, that's right. That's right. Oh, I meant to ask you. You just missed David. David left, was hoping you would come back. Okay, never mind. Anyway, Robin, your story time. What service are you using for that? Are you plugging that into an AI somewhere? Oh, that's the chatbot you wrote. Okay. Gotcha. Because I had a thought like that as well, but I was going to use like some type of chat setup. I mean, some type of like LLM setup. You can easily get Gemini API key through Google AI Studios. Yeah, I could. My dream is to run it locally, but I know I probably could never do it. So I'd actually have to use a service and a key. I would not do that and stream it. No, exactly. Just like when I get back to doing Inferno Arena and I have the Steam stuff running, which is going to require my server, a database, the proxy app for Steam, and then the client, the game itself. Like, I don't think I can run that and stream at the same time. Don't forget Steam hijacks Unity. What do you mean? But yeah, that's the database. I also have to run a web server because of the way the whole thing works. I can explain that later, but I'm running XAMPP with MySQL and Tomcat. No, Apache. Sorry, Apache. So I'm running MySQL, Apache, my server app, the Steam proxy app, and then Unity running the game. Like, I don't think I can do all that and stream. I'm gonna have to find a way to move some of that off to another machine. I mean, if you have Steam integration and you hit play mode, it registers Steam that your game is running. So if you close, it crashes. Well, yeah, I knew that. Yeah, I definitely knew that. Yeah, I can't run any of this without Steam running. So I also have to have Steam running, by the way, in the background for any of this to work. Leaving play mode does not unregister it. Huh. Okay. I had to think about it because I haven't had any issues like that. But I've just started. I've literally just got the client. So what I've gotten is meaning that the duration you are playing your game, meaning the duration of Unity being open, you are playing your game. Right, if the connection is still open, is what you're saying. But so far, all I've got is I've got the proxy app that is. What did you say? Hold on. Thank goodness we have the communications tool that is. Oh, ha. Okay. So right now, what I've got so far is the Steam proxy app connects to Steam like it's a Steam server, right? And then it acts like a bridge between my server, my game server, and the client. Okay, I learned the hard way. Tried closing Steam, and it was like, hold on, let me close the game, and the Unity crashed. Here's a dad. Okay, here's a dad joke. Is there a hole in your shoe? No. Then how'd you get your foot in it? No, I examined Steam Wars. That's how I got the. Didn't miss that cheer? Okay, so my. Oh, sorry, Robin. It deleted yours by accident. Dang it. No, that was something I wrote. You see where he hit exclamation cheer? It was supposed to delete that, not your message. No, you didn't do anything. That was me messing up the code in Streamerbot. So I need to work on that. I might have to go disable that. Yeah, it's supposed to get rid of the YouTube commands from coming over. I've been saying Steam so much. But yeah, I haven't run into it yet, Robin, where it's crashed Unity yet. But I just got started. Make sure to switch the app key to your app ASAP. The app key. So I know I have the app ID that I have to pass in. And I know you don't need to take the text file with it when you go to production. But I still am not fully clear on everything. Because what I have to pass in is I have to pass in the well, I have it hard coded right now for the game app ID or the game app number or whatever in the client. Yeah. And I'm going to find a way to, like, if I can find a way to encrypt that stuff, because because here's one thing too, when you did your setup. Well, you just did Space Wars where it had it in there, but what I have to do is when the Steam proxy connects to Steam and gets its server ID, I have to find a way to get that down to the client, because the client can't connect unless it has the ID, which is already on the server, which is just on the server. So I have to pass it through my server into the database, stick it in a table. I didn't change mine from Space Wars until I logged. Oh, okay. But I take the ID. Dude, David, you're fine. I'm glad you're having fun over there. But the temporary ID, I stick it in a database table, and then I have a page in the Apache server that can be called, that pulls that ID from the table and then just passes it to the client by hitting a web page. I know that's not the way it's going to work in production, but I'm just, so that's how I get the ID down to the client. By doing this whole process of storing it in the database and then having a web page pull it out when you hit the web page from the client. So I have to figure out a better way. If I do something like have it on, say, like a cloud server, I'd have to use a cloud service or something to pass that down properly, securely. But I was going to ask, had you had any type of issue with that? But I know the Space Force stuff runs locally, so it just has its own ID anyway. Okay. All right. Actually, I probably should check this. Probably should actually run this now and actually see if it's doing what I think it's going to do. Oh, I didn't turn it off. I will say Steam Cloud Storage only supports 1 megabyte storage, which is nearly useless. I don't think I would do anything in their cloud. I'm definitely interested in some of their other ones. Like, I'm probably going to use Steam input for Infernal Arena, and of course achievements for both these games and all that stuff. One save files are like 3 megabit. Yeah, well, I won't have and talking about Infernal Arena, this is one of the concepts I made. All the data is on the server, is on the database. Oh, Mr. Human Limits, one night, like I think on Monday, it was like 80 on YouTube. Yeah, it's a MOBA, so it's all on database. See, I did like an 80s concept for this song. Yeah, I do actually, and I'm shocked as you are. I've had 100 over there at one point, or like more than 100, but like that was an anomaly. Yeah, that's one of the things. That's one of the reasons I don't do it either. That's exactly why I don't do the song requests, because I can't filter that out on YouTube. And YouTube is so much rougher on that stuff. Like they do melodies, like they don't do like full songs. Like if this part of a song sounds like, you know, this copywritten song, they want you to remove it. I'm coming, Mr. Human Limits. I'm coming to get you with them subs. I told you I told you I was gonna have my day. Yeah, I recently got bigger. Oh, that song, yeah. Well, YouTube stopped my stream from going, stopped my video from being shown to anybody because of that song. But it wasn't your fault though. I had to edit that whole song out. The reason that Amazon made a deal with UMG. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, I still got that break point in there. Deal was twofold both. Hey, Aster. Oh, that's never mind. Okay, hold on. I'm so much coming up at the same time. Both Amazon Music and for Twitch. Okay, gotcha. It's coming far sooner than I expected. It's inevitable. Right down. Mr. Human Limits. The Twitch deal is so long as the music does not end up on the VOD, it's okay to play. I'm thinking there's a caveat to that. I think that's only for DJs. I don't think that is for everybody. Okay, I thought I read it and it said only for the DJ category. Right, because it's not going to your VOD. Right, they haven't started checking live streams yet, and I don't know if they will, but I keep hearing that they will. Ask myself, how is it looking for me? But I keep hearing this rumor that they're going to start checking the live streams. That's still way too dark. Why does that look so close to that color? I'm gonna have to do like a registry of colors. Because you tell me that looks like that's the same color as that, right? I'm going to start checking your live streams for any times where you make me based in Easter egg without me knowing it. May I look through your window too? May I look through your window too, huh? Oh, you think I'm putting secret Easter eggs of you in my game? Well, you just have to play it to find out. Yeah, I can tell this is different colors. It just looks too similar. But the question is, can you tell the difference between the colors? What belongs to what? Like this is one line, this is one chain. This should be a separate chain. And then this should be a chain, and this is its own chain. See, now you can tell the difference between that. I'm very weak to being told. Wait a second. Spoiler. If I look at your stream from all angles, then I should be able also in real life. I thought I read that correctly because I do look at that TOS, the TOS. But a lot of people are breaking the rules, just like when I looked at the combining chats, on the surface, I was breaking the rule where you couldn't display it. But the underlying thing in there, the little devil in the details was, it said third-party service. Now, I don't know if StreamerBot is a third-party service or if it's an app. So maybe I was covered. I'd like to know your physique before I look at you from.
What the fuck?
Oh man. Oh man. Okay, I'm just doing some testing here. Okay, that connected. That's interesting how that connected. But I can't tell which is which, but well, I wish I could see it. I can't see because of the thing in the way. I also need to clear this out at the end. That's the next thing I need to work on. I think I got the stuff I started working on during the stream fixed. Now I need to kind of do some cleanup here. Someone said that if you can see the stream from all angles, then they want to see you from all angles too. I'm just pacing myself slightly further into the gray zone. What in the heck? Now, whether it's more towards the back side or the white side, I don't specify. I just learned that I've been which rules I think along. I'm glad I can help you find I'm glad I can help you find your way into jail, sir. I'm glad I helped you find your way not into jail, actually. Because I noticed when you said that in your stream, and I didn't want to sit there and be the guy in chat that corrected you. Because you know that guy. Well, sir, and technically, it's only because you're not in the DJ. You have to be in the DJ category. It's okay. The IRS will hit me. The IRS gets their stuff even when you're dead. And the funny thing is, I know somebody that got like paid their parents' Social Security like a decade after they died. So the IRS comes after you immediately if you owe them, but if they owe you, they take a decade. Okay. What other cleanup needs to be done here? I know there's some other things. I'm supposed to be like checking if these mechanics are working like I really want them to. It's okay. My job costs a lot. I could probably prove. Yeah. Well, wait a minute. It's okay. Okay, my job costs a lot. I could probably prove I owe them nothing. You know that sounds like is the store. You know that sounds like oh, what's his name? Play Blade. Wesley Snipes. You sounded like Wesley Snipes there. Can prove that I don't owe you anything, and they end up to like 10 years of fighting them just to go to jail. Okay, let's see if I use gravity to pull a couple things. Will they actually? Oh, okay, that worked. Okay, that looks like everything's working. And that pulled that way, so yeah. Okay. Let's do a little bit of cleanup on getting rid of that stuff after we've won the level. Decided to move kind of really to who the heck is okay, hold on. You know, though, sorry, excuse me, I got a cough. Hold on. You know, though, I actually had.
What the fuck?
I actually had a mechanic for like a black hole. I thought maybe if it would be part of like the multiplayer, if this took off enough, where somebody could drop a black hole. The multiplayer will come if people pick up the game. Idea if somebody could drop a black hole in your game on your end and like it starts eating your planets or something like that. Excuse me. Sorry. I have other ideas. Like once somebody told me about an idea of like having somebody drop a ship in your side and like the Death Star, it starts shooting your planets up. Wait, is it black hole? Not everything you say. Just the connotation, the way you said it, man. The connotation of I'd love a I just took it like you have the way you say things, like sometimes you say things that come off like, excuse me. Sometimes you say certain things, and I think you say them like just to get the shock value. So I always take what you say with a little bit of shock to it, like it's supposed to shock me. You know, it means Master. But just so you know, I am not a. Yeah. Yes, I know. Yerk? I've never heard. I mean, I know it. I mean, YK is but I don't know what Yerk is. Did you look at? All right, let's look at them. Let's look at your dream boat. Okay, why did the image go away? Okay, there it is finally. So this guy. Okay, I mean, why does it go away? Why does it do that? Oh my God, this is called Sexypedia? What? Okay, I mean, I see you have a taste, you know. You have never seen this? Wait, what? You know what the website is? Oh, I don't know. I'm not. This is still safe. But I had never heard of Sexypedia. I'm just saying. But okay, there's your dude. Yeah, you do have you. You never can fault the person for knowing what they want. Okay. Cleaning up after you win the level. I know. I didn't realize that was a thing until I was there. It was still safe. It was still safe. Like, I made sure it was safe. But still, I didn't know Sexypedia existed. Like, I'll leave it at that. This was not rule, this was not rule 34, okay? This was just clean pictures of the characters that I guess people can, do what they want with those pictures. Tasteful fan art. Yeah. I mean, what? Oh man. Tasteful fan art, yes, yes. Deviant art light, yes. All right. Oh, it's that function. I know what the function is. I just need to move it between the end of play function to from the end of level function to end of play function. Romantic healing. Oh boy. There we go. Okay, this is where it needs to be. I need to grab it from that other function. Yeah, just this, guys. Really, this should just be its own function. I fear I've gone slightly too. Yeah, that's why I stopped talking. You go too far?
I'm shocked.
Exactly. All right, these are all the stuff to clean out. How much is the same between those two functions? Because I probably just need to combine them or have a function that they call. It's probably almost to this one. You've missed a lot. We found Mr. Human Limit's new love interest. Don't worry, I've dedicated equally as tasteful streamer and talk about these things. I just haven't since last week. Okay. What do I need to combine out of these two functions? So we're doing the same thing there. It needs to get this part, and then it needs to do this. And it's also clearing the variables as well. This always sounds like The Cure, that song from The Cure. Now for that other one, why is that one call up higher than the other stuff? Probably doesn't matter. And level. Tutorial. I forgot to check tutorial stuff. And it's down here as well. Excuse me, incompetent Mike. Okay, so all of this can go away. And hopefully I haven't broken anything. I'm just gonna create a bunch of stuff. Well, okay. The lucky did it. Oh, wait a minute. I don't want. Okay, no, I broke something because it got rid of the destruction stuff. So I've done something I should not have done. I think this needs to go back over. Yeah, because we still need to have the stuff getting destroyed on screen. On stream. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just me can't talk. Me can't talk no good no more. Ugh. Okay, that works. That looks like it worked. Let's see. Let's keep going. And I'm going to purposely lose this one. I like the changes I've made now, so there's so much more dynamic movement. Sexy fan. Oh, that's right. I gotta fix that one missing destruction animation. Let's see if I can make that. Okay, so that's one. Yeah, that's one that is missing. Miss Bubbles. Oh. All right, all right. What is different between these guys? Controller. Where did the animation go? And it's playing. I think what is different between these two things? Oh, and the fact that that's... Oh, let's see. Let me check something. I bet you somehow got deleted from over here, but the thing is, I need to get rid of this anyway and replace this with prefabs. So that might be like next stream. Because I need to clean up the stuff you can't see anymore. Like, get rid of this stuff. Does he need some more animations on him? I might not do anything else with, well, I really wanted him to like come up when you like win and like do like a yay or a, you know, or even like a whatever, like you lose and like or something like that. But I'd have to look at the I have to look for some maximal animations, and then add them into him, and then reload him. And also I need to do the updated versions of this stuff too. All right, David, have a good lurk, man. What is the difference between you guys? And then I also need to do the HD versions of these guys. You're not animating at all. The thing is, if I need to do anything to it, I might as well just wait until I update them anyway. Wouldn't like to know what the heck is the problem though. I feel like I should wait on this. I feel like anything I do, I'm just gonna overwrite anyway. Okay, so I'm not going to work on that tonight. So here's the things I need to do before the next stream. I need to go ahead and update my sprite sheets. Go ahead and do the HD version on my sprite sheets, so we can get those in. Make a decision on if I'm going to use the big man bot or anything else at the end of levels, which I really still want to do. I may end up researching that and making a decision on that. So that's two things. What else? What else? And I need to go ahead and get the go ahead and buy the plugin for the scroll bar, so we can just go ahead and get that in there for those dynamic menus, which I think there's only one. And is that it? Is that everything? Is that all the fixes I have left to do? Well, that's stuff I need to do before next stream. Is new sprite sheets, make a decision about the big man bot, and buy the plugin for scroll bars. So the next stream would be updating all that stuff, whatever is updating. So I would update the sprite sheets next stream. Any updates to big man bot. Implement the scroll bar, and then I need to convert a lot of stuff over the prefabs. I feel like that's 2 streams at least, but that's kind of getting to the end of it. Once that's done, like everything appears to be fixed at that, would appear to be fixed at that point, and then we'd work on like the last the new level type I want to do, and then we just clean up the levels, and that's it. I mean, we're getting really close to being finished with a couple things. Is there anything else I want to do tonight? I need to go ahead and take a break because I'm starting to feel crappy. I feel like I'm coming down with something, so I probably will go ahead and call it. Let's see. So we got somebody hanging out over there. Let's go ahead and find let's find somebody to raid. It's gonna be a raid and run because I'm probably not gonna hang out. There's really nobody home tonight. Oh yeah, I'll just go hit Shitsy Po because I don't want, if I go to somebody new, I have to hang out. One sec. Let me reset this up. All right, so we're gonna go raid Jitsi Po. I just want to say thank you to everybody that hung out tonight. Thank you for the, just thank you for the hang. It's too many people to thank, but you know who you are. Thank you to the lurkers. Thank you for the sub. I will be back on Wednesday. Not Wednesday. It's already Wednesday. God, you see how messed up I am right now. Good night, David. Good night, Aster. Good night, Green Coder. I will be back on Monday doing more of this. Y'all stay safe out there, make great games, and I will see you next time.